coming, and DB's coming.
Hello, Sam.
Sam, I am. Green neck in there. Aaron Maxwell.
Snatch it. You good?
Yeah, you know, slower start tonight, but what was it that kind of got things moving going forward?
I mean, again, this is a great football team. Nashville's got some talent. They've got some great coaches. We knew it was going to be a ball game. So, like I said, what you got to do is just be resilient. You got to stay in the moment. You got to take their punches and just counterpunch. And ultimately, in the second half, again, we've been a second-half football team all year. And, again, it was just exert our will in the second half and come out with a win.
Kickoff coverage was a tough one. Salina had some opportunities on that last week. You guys seemed like that was an emphasis this week, and obviously kind of flipped the game around with the touchdown on the kickoff coverage to start the second half.
Yeah, we struggled a little bit, obviously, with special teams a little bit against Salina, so it was something we worked on a lot. And again, you can just see the effort level that was there. Again, after you come off all these long road trips, you're a little run down, but that's what it's all about. You got to fight through those moments, and just like I said, you just got to be resilient. And we came out and we executed in 3 phases of the game, and ultimately got the win.
For all you guys, I mean, just what were you able to do offensively to kind of get back into a groove after those first couple of series?
Just keep things simple. I mean, we were just not executing great. Just missed assignments, maybe some drops, me missing some throws. Just keep things simple, slow it down, and get back in our rhythm. And once we did that, I mean, you saw it happen.
Dwayne, same for you.
Really just trusting each other, trusting the process. Like he said, we had a couple of drops, but we cleaned that stuff up, came out in the second half and was able to execute.
And defensively, it just seemed like getting the stuff when they decide to go for it, 4th and 16 from their own half-yard line, you get that stop. How big was that to just kind of flip the momentum of the game and get that one stop you guys seem to need?
Those are tough parts of the field. Either you try to kick a field goal and it's live, and it's a huge advantage, obviously, for the return team where you go for it. So those were tough things, but when you don't get it and you leave just a couple inches to go, you knew we were going to get points out of it. So, again, we just had a great offensive game plan. These guys executed great. Just super happy about the execution and going forward.
8 games in 8 weeks. How ready are you guys for a bye right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I love being here in Albany. 8-0 feels real good. So, shout out to Coach Burke for giving me the opportunity to come play. So I love this feeling.
Sam, that last drive of the first half, coming into tie it up, and then obviously Henry with the deuce to give you the lead. But is that the kind of 1-minute drill you guys want to be able to execute?
Yeah, absolutely. We always want to be the last person to score at the end of the half and at the end of the game. So we timed it up pretty good. We had our timeouts, and I think we scored with about 5 seconds left. So we did a pretty good job of doing that and executed well. And we did a little hurry up. Got one play, got a timeout. So we executed that how we wanted to. So we were happy with that.
Damon, how useful is a bye? And obviously you get 3 byes in the next 4 weeks, but how useful is this bye going to be for you guys to kind of recharge right now?
Yeah, we need to recharge. It's been a tough season, a lot of road games. So again, it's we just need a little bit of downtime. Obviously, not get too far away from football, but bodies need to heal, need to get some rest, need to be to stay in bed a couple of days. All of us need it. Coaches, players, equipment managers, everybody needs a little bit of a break. But so we'll regroup. See some family, friends, hang out with our loved ones, those kind of things. We all need those things. And then again, we'll come back ready to go and get ready for Corpus Christi.
So the run game was a little bit more productive tonight. What was the key to that moving forward in this game?
I think we've got a great running game. Some games dictate it more than others. Tonight we wanted to make sure that we ran the ball. They had a couple really good defensive linemen. So, again, we wanted to run right at them and kind of take them out. Some of their weaknesses is just getting off run blocks. So, again, run game was a little more important tonight.
Showing the little wrinkle out of the shotgun run, something that you guys want to be able to show moving forward too?
Like I said, if you go back to 22, we ran some shotgun and did some real fun things out of it then. And so it was time to break out some things, give some people, that we're going to face in the playoffs some more to game plan for.
Obviously, the offense has looked electric all year long, but what has really set you apart in the past couple of weeks has been the ability to make the big defensive plays in big moments. What do you accredit that to, Coach?
Our coaches, they're working hard as ever. Coach Cisse and Coach Hobbs, they've been doing a great job all year. Like I said, I know a lot of coaches don't like to work for me because of how much we work, and those guys have embraced the challenge and worked hard all year long. We've got some great personnel as well, so we've got some really good guys. They've all bought in. They're all playing for each other. And again, you see out there just how hard we hit on defense, and that just puts some fear in offenses. And again, I'm super proud of our defense. And again, we've been number one in offense every year I've been here, but again, we've never had a number one defense, and I think we can close this out as a number one defense.
With the bye week, postseason football right around the corner, is there any changes that you guys are going to be starting to make as you head towards the postseason?
No, one thing about me is, I feel we recruit well enough that we don't need to make a lot of changes. So the hard part is just staying healthy, and that's the most crucial thing. And sometimes it's just a little bit of luck, and sometimes, again, it's just guys that come in tremendous shape. But again, if you can keep your guys healthy, I want all of these guys to finish the finish line and hoist a trophy if they can.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.